Good evening, America. Welcome to Decision Making 2020. I don't know if it's the weather or if I got a little deep into the deep state, but they took down the first two podcasts I put up today. I got part 3 of 3 they decided to let me show, but I just got a message from a very near and dear friend of mine in Minnesota. And after I listened to it, and I had to wipe the tears away from my eyes, she said, "That song made you cry?" I said, "Well, along with the lyrics, it was a remembrance of my mama, who, God rest her soul, never had one enemy I'm aware of, and she had more flowers at her funeral than anybody I ever seen. Closest to it was when Kennedy died, President Kennedy. So my mother was quite an individual. And I would have to say that most of the good things in my life I picked up from her. And she's an incredible Christian woman, godly woman, very godly woman. I didn't know how godly until after she died. And they gave me, out of the 3 kids, her Bibles, because they knew I was the only one that would read them. That's okay. She had a song that she liked a lot. It was called Big Bad John. And I'm having a brain fart, but I can see the guy singing it, the artist. I can hear my mama singing it. She used to do the laundry singing it. She used to vacuum singing it. She used to fold clothes singing it. She never had to wash dishes. That's why she had 3 kids. At least that's how it was explained to me. Kind of like when we were on one of these walk and talks. Mama wouldn't beat you. My mama only whooped me twice in my life. Once was for calling the neighbor lady a bitch, and she lived about a half a mile away, which to this day I say probably wasn't the right thing to say, but it was not a lie. Okay, but I got a switch. I got a whooping for a half a mile all the way home. That was the first time my mother disciplined me. Then the second time, I don't know what kind of brain fart I had that day, but I called my grandmother, her mama, a dumb hillbilly. Well, I got me one of these here, and I got this here throughout the whole house. Up one side, down back through the other, in on the bedroom. She was doing this across my face like a tetherball or a speed bag for about 10 minutes. Now, I still deserve that. And I was wrong. My grandmother was not a dumb hillbilly. She was a very godly woman. She just happened to be Lutheran. Nothing wrong with that. That's almost Catholic. But anyways, long story short, I wanted to share this with you guys because it's incredible. Now, up until this point, I had a rough childhood. My favorite song in the world was by Argent, 1972, "Don't Let 'Em See You Cry." Because my father used to physically beat me quite a bit, so I never wanted to cry. I could take a real good beating with a belt and not cry. Don't ever let 'em see you cry. But I have a new favorite song. I'm going to share it with you guys right now. And because I don't have a laptop, I'm going to have to do this pretty ticky-tacky. I keep asking for somebody just to donate one. It's tax deductible. But I got to share this with you.
Big Don, Big Don. Every morning on time you could see him arrive. He stood 6'3" and weighed 235, kinda broad at the shoulder and fast with the lip. And everybody knew you didn't give no shit to Big Don. Big Don, Big Don, Big Bad Don. Through the dust and the smoke of this Democrat hell walked a giant of a man that the Patriots knew well, grabbed a sagging economy and let out with a groan, and like a mighty oak tree just stood there alone, Big Don. I'm talking about our man Donald Trump. He's the president now, and all you chumps can just settle down and stay in your safe space. We're about to make America a better place with Big Don. Big Don. Big Don, Big Bad Don. Well, old Don got to work because we got problems to be solved, and the Democrats shouted, "The Russians are involved," brought out their special counsel with Robert Mueller. Too bad the wall just got 10 feet taller with Big Don. Well, they will lie and cheat and steal and threaten and pander to illegals before our veterans, but we're over these liberals loading our country in a hearse. It's about time to put America first with Big Don. Big Don, Big Don, Big Bad Don. We're gonna put these criminals where they belong. We got people like Hannity and Julian Assange and all the centipedes following QAnon, and Americans like me just singing my song for Big Don. The path ain't easy cause the devil's working hard, but we got God on our side and he's playing his trump card. Just remember, my countrymen, to always stick together. Fake news can't stop us from making this world better with Big Don. Big Don, Big Don, Big Bad Don. When it's all said and done, America will be great, and we'll build a statue just to commemorate a great man with these words on a slate. Thanks to the people's power, a man came from his tower to save America in its final hour. Big Don. Big Don. Big Don, Big Bad Don.
So, thank you so very much. You know who I'm talking to. I'll let her remain anonymous. I appreciate it. I know that we are like-minded, and this is why you sent it to me, but little did you know that was my mama's favorite song. So not only was it a blessing to me because it's a great song, but put that on steroids because it was my mama's favorite song. She used to tell me, "You'll miss me when I'm gone." Boy, was she right. Listen, everybody have a happy Veterans Day, Veterans Day night. If you forgot to call your mom or your dad that served in the armed services, please do so before you go to bed. And even if they haven't served, if you're lucky enough to have a mom and dad that ain't dead, give them a call before you go to bed. This is Kevin. I'm out. I hope you enjoyed that. Please check out the rest of our podcast on Decision Making 2020. My main thrust is to get our PANF reelected so that we can get another Supreme Court justice appointed, overturn same-sex marriages, and people killing babies. Roe versus Wade. This would be a lot smoother if I had a laptop. If you got one burning a hole in your pocket, or can spare one, or have one that's collecting dust, please send it. 100% tax deductible. Have a very, very blessed evening, and call your mom or dad. Don't forget to pray for our president. God bless America. God bless our president and everyone that voted for him. We're out.